motherfucker! Great game.
Shooting the baloney. Bullfrog.
What is in it?
You're done.
You fucking cunt! I just want that shit, Mark.
Yes. Hello. Welcome. No hard feelings. You guys. Yeah, yeah, gotta be in it to win it. Yo, come on. Oh, fuck Tommy. You know what I mean? Let's just rip him to shreds. Fuck it. Nicky Nines, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Nicky Nines in the house for the episode 41. We are one episode away officially from 42. The official 42 episode coming up next. How you feeling, Nicky Nines?
You know, I'm all right. You know, I'm okay. Had a fucking had a little nap and dude, you ever get hit by those fucking naps out of nowhere? Like, I don't take them a lot, but
Yeah,
today was one of those days where it just fucking took me. I was like, oh fuck.
I did last night.
Yeah, you didn't stream last night.
I was supposed to go live at like 10:30, 10:40 something, and I laid down about 6 o'clock, and Shannon tried to get me up later on, and I just did not wake up. I could not wake up.
That happens, dude.
Yeah, so I had to skip it, and right now I'm watching the New York Islanders play the New York Rangers in the Garden right now, preseason NHL.
Already on? Oh, okay.
Preseason, yeah, preseason NHL hockey with us today. The Jets just got blanked in Denver. Bry guy chiming on in. What is up, Mr. Bry fucking guy? What the fuck is going on with the fucking Bry fucking guy, baby? Yeah. Bry guy.
Chiming on the fucking Bry guy.
Shoot the baloney needs to be a donation lol.
Shoot the baloney. Yeah, we're gonna shoot the baloney with Tony. Yeah, everybody shoot the baloney. Yeah, fuck that, I shoot the baloney. Yeah, hey, you don't know, he might blow me. Yeah, my name is Tony, the phony. I'm on the fucking mic. I bend over backwards and I'm really white. I'm half Italian, half Puerto Rican fame. I'm fucking dancing people a name. And now I hang out with Sean's View. Well, he clears his fucking throat. And he's the fucking man you all need to know. Me and Sean Bill go back so long, yo. Oh, yeah. Clear your throat, Sean's View.
You know what? Fuck you.
Hey, fuck you, too.
Go to hell.
Go to hell too, phony. Know I'm about to shoot this fucking balloon.
Alright, I'm sorry. Nick's like, here we go. No.
Yeah, Tony fucking is a dildo. No, Tony, you know, I mean, it's good, I guess, to hear him back over the Wire where he belongs. You know, I'm sure he'll be back.
Yeah.
So is he still with Sean's View or is he back with Wire now?
I think he's with Sean's View too. I think, you know, he goes where he... I think he's going where he can fit in, wherever he can fit in. and whatever he can do. You know what I mean?
You can
Like
fit him in the back of a fucking trunk.
he likes
Where
to.
the fuck I'll fit him.
He's getting in where he can get it in. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. He's, I think he's still working with Sean's View, and I think he's still over there and going back on YR every once in a while. Nothing wrong with that, right? You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. What do you think? You think there's something wrong with that or no? Nick, can you hear me? Yellow? Nick? You're muted. You're bermuded, bro. You just got bermuded for some reason. I don't know if it's him or the Skype. What is it? Bobby? All right, well, we're, I guess, I don't know. Can anybody hear me? Did we lose everything? Did I lose all internet? Might have done that. You know what I mean? Just might have lost the whole entire internet. Who knows? All right, great start to the night, folks. We're going to pick it up where we left off right now. We're going to give you Bullfrog stripping on the main stage right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Bullfrog stripping on the main stage. He's got a baloney.
Hey everybody, I'm on the main stage right now with my
Can you guys hear me? What you think? All right, well, anyway, Bullfrog is getting on the main stage right now. And, everybody reporting on the Bullfrog phenomenon in the community. The Bullfrog phenomenon that has happened, and you guys may have heard, but Dog the Bounty Hunter is now in the hunt for that fucking laundry piece of shit. And when Dog's on the hunt, that's it. You're done. You're done. He's coming for you. He's going to get you. You might as well just fucking give it up because he's coming. And that guy...
You can.
What?
You can.
Fuck you too, Ken. Can you guys hear me out there? I don't know if they could even hear me. You loud and clear. All right, good. All right, well, at least I know my shit's going. I don't know about Nicky, but I think we might have lost Nicky. But, well, you know what I mean? I'm watching this Eye on the game, and I think this is their first preseason game of the year, but it's nice to see hockey back, man. Because the Jets got fucking blanked in Denver today. They got destroyed on the NFL front. They got absolutely fucking destroyed, which was just horrible. I mean, we got a lot of news today to talk about, so there's plenty to talk about. I don't know what's up with Nick, but I'm sure he'll figure it out. Maybe he has to reboot his shit or something. I don't know. But, yeah, so plenty to talk about today. And the fucked up thing is that last night, too, Tommy, I guess, was doing, did some stupid shit he told me about. So we're going to discuss that. Maybe Tommy might jump in for a little bit here, too, to say hi. What else do we got going on? Shout out to Mars Mira out there. And Dave was on before us, the champ of the FMN network, the one and only champ, the first champ of the network. And Dave is the champ, man. I mean, he's the champ. The name came out of the hat, and that is that. Look at that. Look at that. I just turned into Sean's View. The name came out of a hat, rat-a-tat-tat, and that is that. But scattered bat. The scattered
Swear
bat.
to fucking... I swear to
There
fucking...
he is.
This fuck... I swear to God, I'm gonna rack my fucking wife one of these fucking days. She's bitching at me for not fucking finishing the dinner. I didn't make fucking rice. She's like, where's the motherfucker? If I eat any more rice, my dick's gonna shrivel up, my eyes are gonna fucking slant, and I'm gonna open a fucking laundry. I swear to fucking God, dude.
Well,
I swear to fucking God.
Well, speaking of laundry, how would you feel if you had Dog the Bounty Hunter after you?
Fuck that, dude.
How would you feel if Dog was like,
You know what? We're booting it up. We're going to Florida, and we're fighting this fuck.
you know, like, look at this guy.
Well,
He's just
you're looking in the wrong place. I heard something about fucking... I heard of something about him. What's he doing?
he's fucking going to search for the killer of that girl. from the island.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's going to look for laundry. He's going to get his own laundry going.
So like they don't have bounty hunters in Florida, so he's got to fucking. He's still doing it?
I guess
like,
so.
I figured he fucking died by now.
I mean, look how old he looks now, bro.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Right,
Look at
him.
that
He's
fucking
like
drunken fucking nose.
He's like Bulldog the bounty hunter now. He's like fucking. Look at him. Looks older than a bag of shit. I mean,
yeah, he's looking pretty rough. Dude, I always laughed at his son because I used to date a chick.
Oh,
from,
remember his
Hawaii
son?
back
Wait,
then.
wait. What'd you say?
What?
What'd you just say?
That his son, because
He used to laugh.
it reminded me because my fucking this girl I dated used to watch the show because she was fucking Hawaiian, and she used to talk about how
I'm
fucking
gonna
much
die.
of a stooge he is.
I'm gonna die, bro. His son really is a fucking idiot. Like when I watch it, I always think his son is such a tool. Like if his father wasn't Dog the bounty hunter, like his son would just be somebody who just got shoved around all the time. You know what I mean? His son's a weirdo.
He is weird because he talks like he's Hawaiian. He's oh yeah, bro, yeah, kind. Bro.
Yeah, after he takes his fucking hit of meth, right?
Yeah, he is. He's a fucking crackhead. Because she told me because she was from the area of Hawaii that's called Waianae.
Yeah.
And it's like the ghetto of fucking Hawaii. Like
The
you don't want to go there,
Waianae.
and Dog the bounty hunter will not go to Waianae.
Yeah,
at
he's
night.
like, no, I ain't going there. Fuck that.
No. I don't blame him after dating
Dog,
a broad
don't
from
go
fucking
there.
Waianae.
Dog,
Fucking
don't go
kill me,
there.
dude.
I'm Dog's friend, Mr. Hoppy Long. I'm his Indian friend, and I love Dog the bounty hunter. I help him out once in a while. Tears come to eye when think of his wife, who has been gone for years now.
Oh yeah, didn't his wife die? Didn't they officially get married or some shit?
Yeah,
Or
once
was that second
once
marriage? I
she
don't
was
remember that.
dead. Once she was dead, he married her. He was like,
Now that you're dead, I think I'm gonna marry you finally. How come no reaction? How come no reaction? A couple of years too late? Damn, sorry, honey.
like, really fucked her over. Guy, poor fucking, could marry the fucking poor woman while she was still here? Come on.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dog
shit.
should have married woman, make happy. Happy home, happy woman. Ask Nicky 9. Bring tear to eye.
Fucking my wife bringing plenty of tears to my eyes. I wish she was bringing tears to my dick. but
I'm
that shit
coming
didn't
down
happen.
off the top belt on you, Nicky. You're gonna give me the rack. I'm gonna give you the sack.
Wait, who are you impersonating now?
The bullfrog. Look, it's the bulldog and the bullfrog.
Fucking bullfrog.
Now,
Jesus
they're covering the bullfrog incident everywhere right now, right at this moment.
Really?
They're covering it everywhere. JB's back on, and people have been sending me messages asking me this, how do you feel about JB being over there and all this? And I think they think like they're going to get a negative reaction from me. And I was fucking around today, just kidding around because somebody asked me and I went, oh, fucking moron or something, or said something stupid. But my reaction to it is, you know what? Like, it's fine, man. I don't care. Like, go have fun. It's all good.
Yeah.
I wish JB spoke to me, but unfortunately, he doesn't. I don't know why. Maybe I'm thinking it's association to certain people. But what the fuck is this? Oh my God, bro. Holy shit. Seth Negan, bro.
So fucking Negan, boss.
It's a Negan nuclear weapon.
A Negan nuclear weapon.
Holy shit, bro. Nuggets. God damn, bro. That was nuggets. And again. Holy.
Foul mouth bomb from the Sith of Negan. This is a thank you for the YouTube mod wrench. Very much appreciated.
Oh, dude.
And would you please consider creating a Living Bullfrog free song? Take care.
Yes, I definitely living free, but what song should I do it to? I don't know what song living free. You're naming a song there when you say that, man. I can't believe what you just did, man. Thank you so much to that, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, Seth Negan. Holy shit.
A Negan nuclear weapon.
has just been unleashed.
That was a Negan nuclear weapon, Nick.
Nice.
Holy
Nick.
fuck,
Nice.
dude. So Nicky's gonna have some nice smoke for himself, yeah? Huh?
Yeah.
Nicky, nice.
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
Well, man pussy is actually what I think of when I think of JB. So.
Well,
yeah,
I don't mind having him on there. I mean, listen, if he goes there, he goes there. Let him have fun. I wish
I
to
don't,
not.
I don't
like,
hate the guy. Like,
yeah, I don't hate him
but
either.
I just can't respect the guy in the sense of this. Is he just fucking up and left? Like, he just up and left. Was there like a, oh, hey, guys, this is going on, I gotta go. Was there any of that shit? Or did he just fucking Houdini?
No, I mean, I think he just basically left.
He fucking bounced. So this dude had people that were his fans giving him his money, a fucking Patreon. And he fucking skirted. And everyone's like, oh, I want JB to come back. And yeah, great, he comes back, he gives some fucking people the good old times. But he'll just bounce again, dude. You like, if you're gonna leave, fine. Say, hey man, the shit with Scott was too much, I gotta go. If you said that, I would have respected that. I get it. I fucking understand it. But you bounced on your fucking friends. You bounced on your community. You bounced on people fucking giving you money and supporting you without so much as a fucking word. And then he came up with some fucking, I remember some fucking stream later because Wire reviewed it, and he was like, oh yeah, well, I never said. I still got people giving me money on Patreon, and I figure now I'll talk. It's like, the cunt. It's like, motherfucker. See, that shit pisses me off because if he's getting paid, because that's the fucking word on the street I'm hearing, he's getting paid. So you're getting paid to come back. So you're showing people you do not give a fuck about your fucking fans. You do not give a fuck about the people supported you. You give a fuck about the almighty dollar. And this is some fucking dickhead who acts like, oh, I'm this manly guy. I fucking love watching Arnold fucking oil himself up, and I fucking love to hunt, and I play fucking Pokemon. But it's like, you have no integrity, dude. So fuck off, JB.
Will always be great.
Holy
as long
shit.
as I'm here.
Mellow Yellow chiming on in.
It's the fucking mellow one, Mellow Yellow. I want you to wake up and kill everybody. I want you to wake up.
The Melanator. The Melster.
Accuser of the fucking brethren, you mother.
Squat knob.
You fucking squat knob, you. Nuggets.
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 Want to get some smoke?
You want some of this smoke? You want a little bit of this here smokage?
I want you to take life.
I want you to take life, Bullfrog.
The taker.
I'm the taker, and I want you to take life, Bullfrog.
I want
The
you
cops come to Bullfrog
to
around
take
4 in the
life.
morning. Knock a
Bullfrog.
Shout out to the FMN Nation. Much love from sunny North Carolina.
Sunny North Carolina. The cops come to Bullfrog around 4 in the morning. Knock upon his motherfucking door. Went to the door and he answered it. Cop opened up and said, listen, kid, why did you have us called on you? He said, I don't know, I have no fucking clue. But they're calling up my mom and dad too. I want you to tell them stop this shit, Bullfrog. Say what you gonna do, what you gonna do when the cops come for you, Bullfrog. What you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you? They came to my fucking door 4 o'clock in the morning. What you gonna do when they... I put my dentures in my mouth when they came to the door. Wanna fucking smile at the cops some more. Well, wrong, Bullfrog. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they put bullets in you?
Cops filmed on location in front of a fat fuck's house.
They both frag. What them gonna do? What him gonna do? Mellow, thanking you. Mellow, thank you.
So when fucking JB came on, did fucking Joe at any point say the no pussies allowed fucking, catchphrase he has? Because I bet if he did, JB felt really
Well, I'll
off.
tell you, there's this guy on there that just rips the shit out of Joe, out of JB, out of fucking everything and everybody, and kind of like says almost the same shit me and a bunch of us say on our side of the camp, which is pretty funny to hear, to tell you the truth, from what I heard. and pretty accurate too. He's asking them, how come you don't get out? How come? What do you tell your family as far as like ever taking them on a vacation or just going somewhere and doing something with your life other than just sitting in your basement live streaming? You know, it's like money, 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 money. You know what? When it comes to my welfare and my health, I'm gonna take the night to fucking sleep and relax, even though could have made some money, 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 money. No, you know what I mean? My family, my life, my health, my friends, that's more important to me.
Oh, fuck, the wife's on. Hold on, I gotta hide.
Well, God. Do you really have to hide? Jesus. But yeah, you know, that's the thing, man. And Seth Negan, thank you also, man, big time. And everybody's name who was in on championship night, who donated, who was a part of the donations that came in either for me, the jar, or for Dave. They're all listed below this video and the last video, and I'm going to put you guys under the next upcoming couple of videos. And also, towards the end of this month, we're going to list the top 5 donators of the month and show you guys love. And I love the fucking, you guys are fucking just amazing, all of yous, man. Friday night was fucking great. It was
except for the goon in his fucking jar tip, you piece of shit goon. I'm fucking streaming. They're gonna think I'm in a fucking hut.
It was fucking fun Friday. Like everything that happened was just a fun fucking funny night. Yeah. So shout out to everybody that was there and that made it fun.
There we go. I had to handle business. Sorry you had to hear that.
It's all good, dude. Trust me.
No. But no, that was cool. It was Friday. Friday was
What's
fun.
that smell?
Uh-oh. What's this?
Smells like
My asshole!
Yeah!
or maybe
This one is just so
What's that
fucking
smell?
funny, dude.
Smells like
Like a can of spoiled tuna.
I heard this stream was where all the OG members of the FMN Nation are.
I hope you fuck yourself.
There you go. Tommy NC, the great Tommy, who has been ripping it up on the stage as of late with the comedy, just unbelievable. And we commend him. And so, yeah, also, so you were talking about the JB topic, and we mentioned that. And like I said, like I have no, you know, like, listen, whatever. I have no dog in the fight, whatever, you know, he's back there for whatever reason it may be, he is. And you know what? For some reason, he don't talk to me, and that's fine. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. It sucks that it's that way. I don't know what,
bad terms,
you know.
Right?
Huh?
You guys were never on bad terms, right?
No, I was never on bad terms with him. Matter of fact, he was on my show right before he left, not too far before he left, and I had obviously nothing to do with his shit coming out. I mean, I don't know if he, you know, because I know Scott McKinnon tried to like connect me to that and stupid shit, but I obviously had nothing to do with that. Nor did I ask for it to happen. But for some reason, you know, I'm the odd man out, and hey, whatever. And there are a couple of other people that were like, yo, he used to speak to me too. He hasn't said a word to me, that I know are good people that are around. But I think it's more of a association thing of the reason why I'm not being spoken to right now and who I do shows with. Yeah, guilt by association.
You know what would be fucking funny is if you like called up Joe, went over there, and he would all of a sudden be like, oh, hey, Ken, how's it going, buddy? You know, he'd like instantly acknowledge you.
Yeah, it's sad, you know, but and people told me that he referred to me last night a couple of times or whatever, and you know, listen,
but he didn't name you, right? He didn't. He just said that guy from New York.
No, but you know, what are you gonna do, man? It's the way that it is, because I've called out bullshit when I've seen it for a long time in this community, besides a lot of other people. But you know, with me to do that, it was more or less like, okay, once you do that. For me, it's like you're out of the fun group. Like you're not allowed in the fun group ever again. Meanwhile, he makes it sound so fun. He makes it sound like they're having so much fun and no one else is invited type of thing. But the reality is that I was invited back a couple of times. You know, he's going to sit there and make it look like people are just calling him up and shit and, you know, giving him shit and telling him things. But in reality, he does the same thing that he accuses other people of doing. He does the same exact thing that he accuses other people of doing, because he's talking behind scenes and this and that too. And I've heard fucking lots of things, you know, and seen lots of things. But listen, man, you know, I'm not into it for that, and I really don't want fucking anything to do with other people's shit. But whatever. If he's over there having fun, so be it. Have fun. I hope the best for you. I ain't got nothing towards him in the first place. I don't know why we're not talking or cool, but that's cool, man. It's all good. Do what you got to do, you know?
Yeah. Well, just give him some time. If he comes back full time, he'll get tired of Joe's shit again, and he'll break off the fucking shackles and come back out, you know?
Yeah, and as far as somebody asked me how do I think he did on the show, from what I heard from that show, he sounded like he did perfectly fine. JB is JB. But that other dude that's on there, I guess his name is Paul or whatever, I guess it became too much for Joe because that guy like kind of fucking spews the truth, you know, and he kind of calls him out for a lot of the shit that all of us really talk about here. So I heard that more than anything else. So I guess JB's always funny, man, to me. So, you know, he did great probably, and God bless and have fun. So
God bless.
I mean, you see it in a way that I understand you see it in, but you know,
yeah, you have a history with
him. Yeah, I have a long,
me, but I have mine's more very unbiased because it's like I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you're coming from like, whatever. I don't know the guy. I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, and fuck him. You know what I mean?
I don't care because it's like the dude. Like I guess it's just I find it scummy. Because he had a 3-day-a-week show where he talked about sports that no one gave a fuck because no one gives a shit about some asshole in the middle of a fucking cornfield talking about sports. You know, a guy who's a fucking Red Sox fan and a fucking Vegas Golden Knights fan. It's like, shut the fuck up, stupid.
Guess what? Other people are stop watching it.
Oh my god.
Who can I bandwagon the best? Wasn't he he was a Sox fan and he was who was his football team? Like, Jesus Christ, this fucking guy, dude.
You motherfucking accuser!
Jesus Christ, dude. You're brutal. Brutal tonight.
Fuck him, dude. Fuck him. But, you know, hey, man, what do you want to do? My wife's been fucking bitching at me. I got to take it out on somebody.
Say what, motherfucker?
Oh, shit, dude. Gorilla Strong is in the chat.
Gorilla is fucking strong, really? Holy shit. Gorilla fucking strong. What is up on a fucking Sunday night, brother? Gorilla.
The gorilla.
The gorilla. The real gorilla.
It's too bad you didn't stream last night, you know?
Why?
Because I was going to call in because the fucking fights were fucking amazing.
Well, yeah,
that was
I was
one
going to...
of the best cards I've seen.
I was going to ask you about that, man. I missed out on that last night. Who's this?
How dare you?
Wait, Gorilla Strong made a donation? Hold on, what are you talking about? Holy shit, that was Gorilla. How come I didn't hear it? I'm sorry, dude. Holy shit. Dude, I wasn't looking at the screen. That's why I didn't notice
Past Gorilla Strong's donation can. He may just have to drive up to New York and turn you into a pretzel.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I didn't even fucking see it, man. Gorilla fucking Strong. Whoa.
Wait, am I seeing shit or is Dave really in this call?
What?
It's true. Your first drama emperor and first champion was waiting for his introduction.
Dude, I've never heard you be so quiet in all my life. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
What's in it?
The chat, I see Dave's just kind of sitting here and his fucking, you know, the head icon of him's just chilling out. I'm like, what? Dave's here?
Well, I did that last Insomniac, and I only get the right, well, I don't know now that I'm the champ, but, you know, I do get the right to basically talk over everyone on Friday nights. But other than that, initially I called in because your sound disconnected and, you know, Ken sounded lonely. So I called in. I got added to the call. And then as soon as that happened, Bullfrog called me. So I jumped off and we had a very productive discussion. So the papers have been shown, people.
Wow. Is this breaking news?
The papers have been shown.
Is this breaking?
He wanted to show me more. I'm like, no, I've seen exactly what I needed to see, all that I needed to see. And Dave Rose will never speak about him again unless he's brought up to me, and I won't still speak about any comments and his, you know, whatever. The fact is, I'm done with Bullfrog, okay? Peace in the land. Peace forevermore, except for, was it SC Steve? He's the last final target. of the drama wars. But other than that, don't expect Dave Rose to ever do a drama stream on Bullfrog again.
This just in. Dave Rose has seen the paperwork. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Rose has seen the paperwork.
Also, I do apologize, guys. I listened back to Friday night. There's something fucked up with my Skype. I don't hear you guys when you talk.
Really?
So I'm talking over people not knowing I'm doing that. So
I figured that.
I'm trying to train myself.
I figured that. That's why I really don't say anything about it, because I know it's Skype, dude. People, the same shit happens with a lot of people where they'll tell me,
Shannon has great zingers, dude, and I don't even hear them. But like when I listen back to them, I'm like, I can hear this perfectly on the stream. Why wasn't I hearing it on fucking Skype?
Yeah, I know. I know it's like that, dude. I've missed out on a lot of things. 2-0 New York Islanders lead the Rangers in preseason hockey.
Nice. Fuck
Yes,
the Rangers.
sir.
Dude,
Yes,
preseason.
sir.
I love preseason hockey because these assholes from cornfields act like that's an actual fucking, it actually matters in the fucking season.
You hear that, Ken?
With Mars. No, he got into this thing with Mars because we were talking about they were going against the San Jose Sharks in the playoffs, and JB's like, "Oh, dude, they're tied up. It's 2-2. What way could it go?" It's like, wait, no, they've already lost to them like a bunch of times in the season, and then he brings up the fucking preseason like it mattered. It's like, shut the fuck up, stupid.
Oh, well, I enjoy it because it's Islanders versus Rangers, and I hate the fucking Rangers,
I know
you
that,
know?
but I'm saying JB. I'm just taking a shot at JB. Come on.
All right, well, there you go. There you go. Dave, how do you feel about JB being back on Joe's programming?
Well, I'm not sure if it's a permanent staple.
Yeah,
I mean, he did come on that last time and then disappeared, and now he's come on again. I like the guy. I mean, we've had our massive fights and disagreements in the past, but I don't hold a grudge against the guy or am mad at him. He's cool to interact with, but we do have our disagreements. But the way I see it is that it was very subdued. I talked about this on my show earlier, but it seemed very subdued. It doesn't have the fire that it had before. And Joe and JB really had some great chemistry in the past. So obviously you too, Ken, when you were interacting with them.
Yeah.
But it's just
And you.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think this is a permanent thing for one. And I don't really know if it can bring back the fire that used to be Monetize This.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't hear that much to even see if it was like anything remotely close to anything. But yeah, from what I did hear, he sounded funny. I mean, JB's always, if he's in a good mood, you get in a good JB. Even if he's a bad mood, you get a good, funny JB out of him. But that other guy,
He
Paul.
gives a good perspective.
Yeah, that other guy, Paul, though, man, he's just a blunt fuck. And you know what? A lot of the shit that he's saying kind of sounds like a lot of the shit kind of our opinions on a lot of things.
Like, see, I don't listen to this, so I don't know. So, but what exactly
Well, I
sounds
mean,
like our opinions?
Dude, he called him out on the same exact thing that I called him out on, like right to his face on his own programming, which is what I would have done. And I commend the guy for that, whoever he is. That's probably one of his best guys. I would fucking, like you guys, like those guys like to say so much. Well, you should sign him up right now, bro, for a fucking 3-year contract, Joe. So he might be your best guy you got. To be honest with you. But yeah, he was kind of saying stuff about, like, he was like, what does your wife and kids say, like, when you don't take them out on a vacation ever? Like, do you ever fucking, like, why don't you take a break? Like, and I was like, oh shit. And then Joe started dissing him, I heard, because I heard a couple of clips, and Joe started dissing him on some clips where he was like, oh, he fucks kids and blah, 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 and all, those lame jokes that fucking Joe
what
still
I find
says.
kind of comical is that you've been criticized for going to Jersey for a fucking vacation.
I know, to
And it's just
Jersey.
like,
One
it's
state
just
over.
Jersey. Like, what do you guys hate Jersey that much? I know it's a shit state, but still, like, they got good beaches.
I know, they really do. They
Boardwalk
really do.
Avenue.
Yeah, they really got beautiful places, and it's cheap, really cheap compared to going to an island.
Oh, yeah.
Or going to, 12 states over to California, or, so.
Oh, so renting a beach house is actually affordable there in Jersey, you're saying?
Fuck yeah, man. You get, like, because these houses are so big, you actually get 2 or 3 families that go with you, so you chip in.
That's
and then
sick. That's so good.
Yeah, so.
Plus, there's great fishing off New Jersey shore.
Oh my God, they got great everything, man. You want to fucking go jet skiing, you want to go fucking, just boating, you want to go fishing.
Oh, but who goes to vacation in Jersey? Well, from the videos you showed, Ken, thousands. Of fucking
a lot of people do, because it's.
But does everyone expect to fucking go to a fucking blue crystal lagoon in fucking the Caribbean? I like
can't
to
do
go
that.
rough it fucking out in Algonquin.
Yeah, I wish I could do the big vacation every year, but we can't. We never do it. I mean, I still don't do it. Like, I can't afford it, so we go to fucking Jersey. Yeah, I've been to Disney once. I've been to Disney when the kids were really young. Not really young, but like young
probably
enough.
A great memory, and
yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Obviously, it wasn't that woke back then, but that was something that it was always beyond my parents' means. To have one of those.
Me too. I never went with my family.
$1,000 fucking vacations where you go and you spend it, a week or 4 days or something.
Yeah, I could never do that when I was a
Disney
kid. It never happened when I was a kid. Never fucking happened. My parents could not afford that shit. Dave, what do you feel about Dog the Bounty Hunter looking for this guy Laundry?
It sounds like he's trying to stay relevant, but apparently he's good at what he does.
Imagine he snags him.
That'd be fucking that. Well,
wouldn't that be crazy
if that happens, dude?
Like if he actually did snag this guy. Nick, what do you think if he snagged this guy? Don't you think like people would fucking his whole thing would? Because he's like what kind of barred from TV? This guy, for the most part.
I don't know if he's barred.
Dog the Bounty Hunter, because he did
Trump?
Is he?
He did the whole fucking. Didn't he do the whole N-word thing where he was like fucking?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
he was talking because apparently his daughter was dating some black guy, and he was mad because I don't know, like he thought the kid was like a bad.
Yeah, he did the whole fucking N-word thing, this fucking douche nugget.
He pulled a Hogan, huh?
Yeah.
No,
Hulk Hogan was like, dude, Hogan
was
was...
fucking
dude, Hogan was funny, bro.
Dude.
But Hogan was funny because he was trying to gaslight it. Hogan was like, no, I did not fucking say that. And they were like, no, Hogan, we got you on tape. Like, we got you saying it. And he was like, no, brother, it wasn't me. They dubbed it in, brother. I'm like, you sick bastard.
Him? Well, actually, it was Thiel. I think he's CEO of Apple.
Yeah.
They basically were the I can't remember if it was Gawker or some one of these online.
Gawker, Craft or something.
They caught that.
They revealed that Thiel is gay.
Yeah.
And like they outed him basically. It's like, okay, you want to fuck around?
Dude.
Find out. So he funded Hogan's lawsuit against Gawker, and they fucking ruined.
Oh, bro. That is fucked.
I love those justice stories, those feel-good stories of destroying fucking these fake media bullshits.
Well, yeah, I mean, you like to see the underdog. Like, I love seeing, these, the little guy winning, Nothing wrong with that. That's why I root for the teams I root for, because they all suck, really.
That's what we saw on Friday Night Fire. The little guy won.
Yeah, the little guy won. You're right, man. I mean, it can't
well,
deny
compared
it.
to Ken's size, I guess that, that's appropriate. But stop fat shaming him, Nicky. But no, it was the jar, dude. It was the jar.
I'm not
ashamed.
I'm not ashamed at all, man, because it's all muscle. And, you come and meet me.
High quality, man.
If you come and meet me, you'll see it's fucking 1-800-777-BEEF in this
Grab
motherfucker.
my cock, feel the muscles.
It's 1-877 cause for kids. So let's listen to a couple of the clips from Joey Boy here. You want to listen to one of these? I want to show you what he says to this guy, because he gets mad because this kid calls him out, and it's pretty funny. So I figured I'd play it for you guys, and I know you heard it, but I want to see what Nick thinks about it. All right, so we'll play this real quick for you here. This is clip 1. Coming in from last night's show. Here we go. And in 3. And in 2. And in... Okay, let's take off the Wi-Fi, because that's fucking just taking so long. Yellow. Yellow.
Yes, hello.
Yellow.
Hello, yes, we have got your hemorrhoid cream here. But where would you like us to ship at?
I'd like a price check on Vegiclean. On Vegicide. All right, here we go. We're in a 10-second countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, and fuck.
Hey, well, Paul, when you can be a part of something that people are actually entertained by for once, then you can have the remember when.
Bro, you know what? I have it going on with my band right now. I got the same.
We're having a great time, Paul. You're ruining
stuff.
Hey, I did a remember when the other day. I listened to Jake fight with Jake DeMarco the other day. JB and Jake DeMarco fight on Corrupted, whatever it was. And I was dying. Did you ever listen to that?
No, hey Joe, why don't you just go on vacation with your family? Like, what do they think? Don't they disgusted? Aren't they miserable? Like, have you ever been on a vacation? Have you ever done anything?
Are you writing lines down all week and now you're just going down?
No, take your family to the beach.
Yeah, let me tell you. I'll tell you where I'm going on Sunday, so you can swat me there. You stupid idiot.
I want you to plan a vacation for your family.
So now,
okay? You might be a little happier. You might not be suicidal.
Why don't you plan some original material?
You know what's pretty funny? The fact that Tony from Revere was saying that I don't know what swatted means, right? And he tried to explain what it was. He tried to explain what he thought his version of swatted was and all this and that. And basically what I was trying to point out was that swatted is not what happened to Bullfrog, right? Swatted
Travis pointed out on my chat today. Yeah.
That's not what happened to Bullfrog. So that's what I was basically pointing out when I made that statement. And the second thing is Joe went and put into his title Bullfrog swatted, correct? So the way that I saw it was that he could still go into that show putting Bullfrog swatted in his title and then sit there and point the finger at other people who supposedly got Jake DeMarco swatted because they gave out his number a year and a half before that by accident. His number flashed on screen a year and a half before he got swatted. And all of a sudden, that happened with Bullfrog. And I said, well, you know what? If Joe could point the finger at me for that, then, I got to point the finger at Joe for Bullfrog being swatted, like Joe likes to call it. So if we're going by Joe's analysis of everything, that means Joe got Bullfrog swatted.
Sure.
Because all his information or whatever came out on Joe's show.
Well, I mean, he
That
did
is
have
actually-
that one dude.
Right?
Was it the guy that sounds like he's 12? The chinless fuck. What's his name?
D. Welsh.
Oh yeah, dude. I still can't believe
The
it.
Deezer. The Deezer. We like to. Why did you get arrested, Bullfrog? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Did this guy just fucking lose a lung? The fuck happened
That's
to
like
this
the
guy?
old school. That's the old school Slimer voice.
Oh, did you
Remember
guys
that
see
shit?
what the and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Oh no, dude! It's like that. Have you watched that Netflix series Big Mouth?
No.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's fucking godly hilarious, dude. But there's this hormone monster, and it's this old dilapidated, fucked up, hormone monster, and he sounds just like that. Like whatever voice he did, I can't do it.
All of a sudden, I'm listening to fucking to Dave, and you know what? Listen, I should know by now. You never know who the fuck will show up on this guy's show, and Dave, you'll put anybody on. I swear to God. And all of a sudden, I hear out of nowhere, "Hey Bullfrog, why don't you tell everybody?" And I was like, "Oh my God, is that fucking No Chin D Welsh on the fucking phone?" Oh my God, he's on Dave's show. Like somebody even said it to him, like, "Dude, wait till fucking Joe finds out you're calling into Dave's show." And I'm like, that's so fucking funny. D Welsh was like, "I don't care because you know what? Joe takes the money." I know I have control over him.
Dude, that would be a great character right there, doing that fucking voice with some ugly little fucking decrepit, chinless fuck with the head of Gargamel. Just laughing as he fucking pays people.
I will get the last. As long as there's money involved, I will have the last laugh.
Yeah, since this is no hard feelings, I guess no hard feelings. But Ken, are you aware that on Friday night, Joe, on his show, contacted Drew that night asking for information about this case. The case of this missing woman.
Yes.
Oh, so you're aware of this?
Yeah. I'm even aware.
Okay.
I'm aware of a lot of things. Believe it or not.
I don't know if you want to go again. I'm being chill. I'm trying to be, respectful and do myself. So you guys can speak. It's your show. I'm just using my clout championship strong arm powers to
Well,
be on
the
here,
champ
but,
does
you
get
wanna talk about it.
The champ does get carblage. They can come on to any programming that we have on the Foul Mounts Network and just come in if they want.
Is that also
Say
going to
whatever
apply
they
to the
want.
fucking community champion?
I'm telling you right now, this is one of the things I wanted to say was, yes, that is going to apply to the community champ. Is if whoever the community champ will be when we do this, and we're doing this fucking big. We are going to do this fucking awesomely. I'm telling you.
I like your idea too of not including any hosts. This
no
is
host.
Truly a community title.
No host involved. You cannot win if you're a host. Cannot win if you're a host. But the winner is going to get their own fucking belt sent to them, and the community champ will be the community champ for at least 5 or 6 months, half a year. And that's your belt. It says you're champ. And then you get carblage to come on any show on the regular programming or on the Patreon programming. And if other people want to get involved with their networks too, that would be cool. Because then it could apply to so many other things. If this person is the type of person that's in the other shows chats, then maybe we can all kind of conjoin everyone together for this, where, the rules will apply for a couple of different people, shows and shit. I don't know. We'll work on that when we get down there. But yeah, I wanted to do it like that, something like that big, man, where it's like the champ gets, just carblage of anything and is treated like royalty, kind of thing.
You could treat him like royalty. I'll treat him like a cunt.
Well, hey,
Hey, defend who wins it, though. If someone like fucking D. Welsh wanted to do no fucking way.
I am the champion, and I have the money to do it. Bebop and Rocksteady is being ready here to help me.
Wait,
what?
Could Tommy technically win?
Because
he's not really a host.
He's got his own show. He's got the Tommy Two Talking, Two Talk Time.
Just a reminder to shit in the chat there is I'm being chill because I'm still recovering from Friday, but also being respectful is that if you noticed last Insomniac that I called in, and yeah, I was, acting like a nut at the beginning and shitting on Tommy. After that, I was super chill. Because it's a sign of respect. Friday nights where we get the fire. That's where I go over the top and fucking push your shit and shit because obviously you're very triggered. And that's where the fun is. But then, Dave Rose can be cool and chill on a fucking no hard feelings that, he got onto gracefully. And
muscled his way into.
Yeah, I saw Shid Lips in here the other night, and I was like, wow, I'm surprised.
Right now.
I'm very surprised Shid Lips is back. What's going on with Shid Lips in the
not at all.
You're not?
Where else is he gonna?
I thought for sure you never see her here from again.
No.
Because this time was
the gonna go?
Well, I thought this time
somewhere around here. Let's check fucking Shid's ass. Hold on, spread him.
Break them all open, Shid. Break your ass butt cheeks open. Let's see what you got in there. Up cement, blocking the hole in there. Just smeared in there like a fucking pap smear. Like you're fucking filling in a wall's crack. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's right, Shid. Hangovers do get worse at your
Holy
age.
shit.
Self-inflicted, though. Yes, I'm fully aware that I was the one that put those drinks down my throat and, consumed them. Nobody held a gun to my head. I was having a ton of fun. Friday night was a fucking chaotic fire. And it was fucking enjoyable.
It was holy shit.
Yeah, it was funny listening to Dave all drunk as fuck.
Yeah, dude, man. I was slurring my words so often, but then when fucking Cunny was putting me to the test, it's like, okay, let me regain my fucking senses. I will now speak to you in a very eloquent manner. So, yeah, and I got to...
reality, you were just like, you fucking wop.
But no, I gotta give it up for Cunny. He did really good that night.
That's like that movie, bro, that I told you guys a while back, PCU College, where the politically correct college, where
politically correct
university. When
you were
in there.
struggling for that title, and I was like, when I listened back, I'm like, it's PCU and stuff.
What a great fucking movie that was, right? And in that movie, that guy takes the bong hit and he goes out there and he asks the women. He asks this one woman where the campus is, and he's looking at her and he goes, "Ma'am, where the campus is?" And she looks at him and goes, "What?" And he goes, ma'am, do you know where the campus is? And she goes, what are you saying? And he goes, why are you not understanding me? Do you know where the campus is? And she goes, ugh, and walks away. And he goes, why the fuck couldn't she answer me? And in reality, when he looked at her and he was asking her that, she was hearing, ma'am, do you know where the campus is? And she couldn't hear nothing, you know, but he fucking, in his mind, he thought he was saying it like where clearly and nicely she could hear it. But that's like what you just said, Nick, you know?
Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's actually, you know who would make a great community fucking champion is that fucking Seth Rogen guy.
What?
Seth Rogen, he'd make a great community champion.
The actor?
I mean, Seth Rogen. I mean, what we're missing.
Oh, Seth Negan.
Seth Negan.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like, the actor, bro.
Yeah, sorry, he's got those special characters and shit, and they're really squiggly. They come up really squiggly in the fucking
big, I really do hate that. Him and fucking Danham will do that shit, and it's like, dude, I gotta copy that character just so I can reply to you.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. Yeah, he'd make a great community champion. Okay, that was just a sidebar. Sorry.
All right, well, no, you're all right about that because you know what? He's in everybody's chat. He's in Joe's, he's in mine, he's in this guy's, he's in that. So he's accepted in every chat. So I guess if you're looking for criterias, you know, you would look at people like that. But listen, there'd probably be so much different voting within that time period. Like, you know, for different people.
How are you going to do the voting? Are
well,
you going to do it by donations?
That's what I'm saying. We got to do it some other way because there's going to be so many people that might be up for the award. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, yeah.
So that's why I'm saying.
You made it clear that it's everyone who's not a host. So this could be so many different people who want.
You know what I think I would do? I think I would ask people on Twitter at first and have it narrowed down to like the first, like the 10 possible people or something like that, where you could narrow it down, and then you'd be able to put a poll question like you were doing, kind of thing, in your in the chat, you know, and narrow it down.
But you can do a max of 4 though. Sorry.
Yeah, but we can only do a poll if we have Cora to talk to count it for us, because otherwise.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is though,
everybody's hiring Cora now.
Though, there's some people that watch, but I mean, they don't have a Google account, and they could potentially do one of these, you know, straw polls that you put up. That's, you know, a free, you know, website that you can put up a poll and stuff. But even still, you can spoof, you know, that as well and get false info. So, yeah, voting to get from the actual audience and not these stupid trolls that like to fuck shit up can be a challenge. And you might need somebody to count numbers, which is a challenge.
Yeah, that's true. You know?
I know counting is difficult.
Yeah, it is, especially when you're doing like 10 other things at once. It's not easy.
Oh yeah, no. When you're trying to run anything, no. That's why I just use straw poll, because you'd have to like change your IP every time just to fucking change the vote, which is.
Yeah, well, there are some people obsessed enough like that in the community to do so.
Yeah, true.
Oh my God,
that's the saddest thing.
That is one ugly motherfucker you're sending me, bro. Jesus Christ, that guy.
What? Someone sending you a picture of D. Welsh?
It kind of looks like D. Welsh a little. I mean, this guy's got a fucking issue, man. I mean, you got to see this dude, bro. I got to show you, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it was sent to me too. It is.
Look, I mean, like, what the fuck is that, dude? Look.
That looks like JB without a chin.
Oh my God, bro. If JB, right? If JB and D. Welsh had a kid. Bang, right there.
No, they both went into the fucking, the fly machine.
I'm the illegitimate kid. I do right and daddy. My ear is red, daddy. Daddy.
Does he have 3 chins or 2?
Where is my chin? I don't know what happened to it. I look like a muppet.
Or is that 2 mouths?
I got 3 mouths and 1 lick. 1 lip is gone. Look at me here. I can't talk because...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what vaccines get.
My lip is inside my larynx. My larynx for my throat. My throat for my larynx for my throat.
That's one sick knucker. You one sick motherfucker, man. Fuck is wrong with you, man? What nasty motherfucker you.
May I suggest you use a bracket system over a few weeks of shows to get to a championship donation battle for the belt? Ask people to get nominated or nominate themselves, put them in a hat and randomly put a bracket together and get down to 2 eventually.
Yes. Sounds sick to me, man. We could, yeah. That's pretty cool. And you unveil it like on the show that night of like, you know, who's still in it and what brackets are a lot, you know, and then show the bracket on screen. And you do it like, you know, weeks leading up to championship night, you know? Pretty good idea. There's a will, there's a way.
That?
Huh?
When were you planning for the community champion thing going down? You said soon, right?
No, I mean, well, maybe like Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Hey, sidebar real quick. I mean, hearing JB was actually doxxed earlier in Joe's chat last night before JB even got on.
Yep.
Wow.
That's what I heard too. That's what I
only
heard too.
happens here though, boys. It's only this side. Shut the fuck up, Joe.
It's the Wild Wild West. Yeah, Joe was pointing the finger again last night at us again. And, you know, like me and Dave are his primary targets. Me and Dave and whoever we're affiliated to. And, you know, maybe, like I said before, maybe that's why JB is not speaking to me because of who we talked to or who was affiliated with who and this and that. Or maybe not. I don't know. But either way, a little weird, but what are you going to do? Nothing but the best. You know what I mean? But yes, as far as like all that other shit, like I heard that JB did get doxxed right away and Joe's chat was right there for everyone to see. And it's like, you know, of course, Joe sits there, he points the finger at all of us, and we're scumbags, and we're liars, and we're snakes, and we're this, and we're that. But his own fucking people catch him continuously in lies. His own people that work with him, and his own people that donate to him. And he says that we attack his donators, that I attack his donators. No, his donators, like, come to us.
Steal.
You know?
He also
said we steal. Yeah,
I
he
don't
definitely
even attack his donators. Like, I'll say something here, but when fucking Nuts was on the call yesterday, I could have ripped into him, but I didn't because it was like, I'll just be respectful, what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
You know, so this dude acting like we're the fucking, you know, shitter side of the community blows my fucking mind.
I can't.
Speaking of which, you know who else would make a great community champion is Schleppy. Schleppy would make a great
Well,
community
these
champion.
are the heavyweights in the community that have like been around the longest and donated, and people know them and seen them like they're legends. And Schleppy, listen, there's community legends already, correct? I mean, there's people that are legends in the community. And I'm not like lying when I say that, but there are people who are like legendary
they're
status
legends because of the amount of support they do, and it's not just donations and stuff.
No, it's
and
not
that's
just the
what's going
money.
to be misconstrued.
Yeah, it's not just the money.
It's the fact that they've stuck with you for a long time.
Yeah.
They, you know, support you in other ways because you're not always talking about how people just send you a random message saying, I really enjoyed that show.
Well, that's
really
what this is
brought
exactly
me up."
about. That's what this is exactly about. It's about giving that person or those people recognition that don't normally get recognition, but they give so much. So like a guy like him, because it's not, like you said, it's not just the money. It's also like when that person is seen in your chat or supporting you, it's just like, it shows like, okay,
Dude, a
wow.
simple thing of just getting a message saying, hey man, haven't talked to you in a bit, hope you're doing good, and if you need to talk, just let me know. That really,
well, that means a
really
lot.
goes far.
That does. Yeah, that goes both ways, and it goes far because people have done it for me. I've done it for other people, you know, and some people are like that and some people aren't, but that doesn't mean you're a bad person if you don't reach out to people,
of
you know,
course not.
but still, we all know what's what. We all know who's who. I think we've all, like I've said a million times, we've all figured each other out by now in the sense of who's good, who's bad, who's indifferent, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And who's
Well,
what,
at least on this side.
whose intentions are, you know, because it's like, you know, you never know what people's intentions are, but once you get to know people a while, you kind of tend to know what they're all about and what their intentions are, right? So, you know, that is a good thing to know that shit. And I think pretty much everybody on this side, you know, but you also got to remember this. Joe's side of things is way, way fucking bigger than our side. You know, bigger than Dave's channel, my channel, you know, Nick's or anybody else's. It's way bigger. So there's going to be a lot more assholes, right? A lot more fucking support and a lot more assholes. And thank God this is as small as it is because we don't have to deal with that big of a tray of assholes like Joe does. And, you know, there's probably nothing but fucking snakes and hawks all in that chat. I mean, obviously, you know, it's pretty obvious.
Pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah, I mean, you put somebody's shit up right away. They're there one night, and all of a sudden, boom, their shit's in the fucking chat. Like, you know, it's pretty obvious that right away. And the same thing goes for Sean's views chat. You know, right away, boom, there's somebody's shit in there, and somebody's name, and you know, Joe doesn't give you the full dish on that one because,
no,
you know, he said what he said, and then I guess he changed. Somebody told me he changed the title of his show last night to something different now, and it's not named Bullfrog Gets Swatted
He does
anymore.
that often, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does that, and then he also will put people on the thumbnail that are not there. Like I put like Nicky, I put like, you know, my cousin Chris on, thinking he was coming and he wasn't there. So yes, I've done the same thing. I'm not one to really talk, but like he just goes and puts like Tommy NC 2010 on, and Tommy hasn't spoken to the guy in fucking 4 months. You know, and they're like, oh yeah, sure, Tommy's gonna be on tonight. All right.
But that doesn't stop Joe from constantly reviewing his shit or talking shit about Tommy.
No, Joe just constantly fucking, you know, Tommy was saying to me about an hour ago, well, there you go, Joe talking shit about good old Tommy again. So easy to shit on Tommy. And I'm like, well, you know, listen, we do our share of like checking your shit out and stuff, but at least I'm friends with you and I give you the time of day when you call me up and you want to speak to me. You can't even get a conversation going with Joe, nor would you probably want to at this point. But yet he still covers you like I would, which is weird. But like I said, go listen to Monetize This intro. Everybody on there is gone who has a word to say. Everybody on that intro is gone. So Joe's a revolving door. It's a rotating revolving door as far as friends and host. So that's just the way it is. You know?
It can be, but that's the thing, though, is that I don't know. It's like some people who just doesn't want back. He won't allow back. I see it that the only ones who get back in are the ones who are willing to suck cock, or at least, you know, at this point now.
To pay to play.
Before it was just like, oh fuck, I got, you know. Now he's, I guess, feeling, in control, and it's just
dude,
like,
you know what he
now I
says?
can invite any loser on here because I'll always look better than them.
You know what he says about Danny MT now? His excuse for having Danny on now and saying shit like, you know, that why Danny's there is, he'll say, well, when Danny was threatening me, nobody gave a shit then and didn't say shit about him being on Kenny's show or being over there or saying anything over there, right? But now that I'm cool with Danny and he's on my shit, now everybody's got a fucking problem with him and they think he's an asshole. And I'm like, what? That's how you're twisting this? That's what you're twisting this into? That we're all just jealous of him and he sucks now because he's just on Joe's shit? No. No, dude, it doesn't. No, that's not how that happened. Sorry, wrong again. You know, so
no, he just sucks. The guy's fucking garbage, and I think everyone's just always kind of hated him. But people in this community got this weird thing where they get terrified of people, or they believe like a lot of lies. And when I first heard the dude, I'm like, all right, we're gonna turn it.
Sorry, dude.
Touch the gerbil, man. Touch the gerbil, man.
Will Tactics.
That's Will Tactics.
My left arm.
My left arm.
I'm back on the street, bitch. I take with a child with shaking the savage. When I'm after, prepare your approach you like a pastor. I don't pray on you.
Y'all been watching Marvel's What If? Well, I got a question. What if it is in it? Then what happens?
Dude, that is so great. What? Dude, you go. That is great. What if it's in it? It's Marvel's new shit. It's called What If It's In It.
Narrated by Dr.
Dude, that is so fucking great, bro.
That is fucking funny.
That is fucking great.
All I can think though is when I hear that and I see that image, all I can think is, yeah, my cock is in her puss and coming. What if it's in it? Well, then pleasure will happen.
Well, yeah. Well, Well, we can answer that. Well, if it's in it. Well, then
No,
if
but
it is, then
I have to catch up on that show. I hear, like, I know that there's more episodes that have been released, and yeah, that looks like real good stuff.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I've always loved that comic book. I love that concept of what if.
Yeah, what if, man? It is a pretty good show, man. I definitely highly recommend that show. Fucking go check that out, man. You'll like it without
It's on
a doubt.
Disney.
Yeah,
Disney,
man.
Disney.
The Marvel shit.
I don't know, man. I don't watch shit nowadays. Like actually, no, that's not true. I just watched the fucking Shining again.
Yeah, The Shining
After
is
not
the
watching
shit.
it for like fucking.
The-
You know what's weird
the
about
original,
watching
right?
it after? Yeah, the original. And what's weird
Because
about
they
watching
remade
is
it.
you see how different it is from the book. You know, it's not a good adaptation of the book whatsoever. Like Stanley Kubrick was really putting forth the abuse in it and the child abuse and shit. It was really fucking.
He
really
was
out there.
revealing his involvement in the moon hoax.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they
You
say.
haven't looked into
Yeah,
this?
I heard that
Okay.
too.
Well, I know you're not into this sort of thing, but yes, basically.
I'll be right
both-
back. Keep talking. I'll be right back.
All right. Basically, the thing is, the reason why he deviated from the novel so much, because you're absolutely correct. It's two different things. Yeah, you're examining the sexual assault stuff because you know
There's, like,
there is
yeah,
that sort
a
of
lot
reflection, but no, the clothing that Danny wears, for example, he's got an Apollo 11 sweater, custom made. The carpets that are used, the fact that he changed, for example, the color of a simple Volkswagen, you know, that crashed in a winter storm. And there's so many different documentaries and actual books which I've read that talk about this stuff. It's extremely intriguing, and the thing is, though, Kubrick was a genius. One of my favorite movies is fucking Doctor Strangelove, or How I Stopped Worrying and Loved the Bomb. But it's so well done. It's so well done, and this guy just was a fucking genius when it came to creating movies. But he was also inserting messages. Like, didn't you say you watched?
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, he did. Like when you watch it and you dig into the rabbit hole of it and all the imagery he uses and how he tells like a story based on like the sceneries, the color, the fucking music, all the stuff. It's just mind blowing what a genius he is. Actually, you know, it's a funny little known fact. You know, Space Odyssey, 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yes.
So originally he wanted Pink Floyd to do the soundtrack for it, but they couldn't because of but they couldn't because of restraints. So the first the song Metal, or the song is it Metal? Is that what it is?
Yes, Metal. Metal is a great
Yeah.
song, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Metal. Hold on, but it's like 23-minute long song. It actually is supposed to be perfectly in sync with the first like 23 minutes of the movie.
Wow.
So if you ever do,
Did you ever do that to
and Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
dude.
apparently it syncs up perfectly.
Dude, it is so perfect. It is so perfect. It's so weird. When the
But also,
lunatic.
Dark Side of the Moon is also referenced with the moon landing hoax and stuff, because there's some sort of, apparently there was some sort of,
Well, dude, when he says
there's a conspiracy theory that says that they're basically explaining how it goes. But go on.
when he says the lunatic is on the grass, the fucking scarecrow jumps onto the grass and then jumps off the grass when he says it again, and it's like synced perfectly. And throughout the movie, there's shit that syncs up perfectly throughout the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the song Echoes, actually. It's on the
Oh,
Echoes on
Echoes?
2000. Yeah, Echoes. It's a 23-minute long song. It's the last.
They
song
also
on the,
sell
on
it. They also sell that on Amazon with the music already over the show, so you could buy it on a DVD and you can watch it with just one thing instead of lining it up.
Really?
Yeah, they sell it like that. Yeah, they
That's
do.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, they sell it like that, man.
Yeah, you have to do it one day. Eat some fucking
It's
edibles.
so
take
fucking
a
awesome,
look-
dude. It really is.
Just fucking sit down and
Yeah.
Like, you remember those what were they called? Like, you know those giant fucking dome theaters where they would fucking show the light show of fucking.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't remember.
This is the
Fuck,
Omni.
dude, I went to those, man. Those were fucking awesome.
Yeah, like
So,
they show that fucking the laser show.
You know what? I got to
Yes.
say this before I forget. Another thing too is we have such an incredible fucking lineup here and on our shows with all the voices and characters that we have that, you know what, JB, go back to Joe. You know what? Joe needs help. Go over there, help him out. Because honestly, if JB came over here and started fucking with us and started coming on shows, it would be even that much more crazier. Like, to have him involved with, say, Dave Rose or myself and other people that are on these shows with me on my shit, like, holy shit, that would be fucking even more incredible than it already is. So, you know what? Joe needs that.
You can't. Don't put that in the universe, dude. Did that shit happen, Joe really would hack himself.
I think so. So, you know what? It's better off this way. Yeah, it's better off this way. I got Devious Dave, and you know what? I knew there'd be massive controversy coming with the guy. Listen, me and Dave didn't work. I've said this recently. Me and Dave
I wanted to address that, actually.
Well,
You
yeah.
did say it the other day, but go ahead.
Me and you didn't work together for the longest time. There was reasons for that. Like, we knew that me and you basically were better off being cool with each other, but not working with each other. And we've been on a million shows together, right? But I think we both came to the understanding, like, with between all the shit that happened in the past, like, you worked with Lucky Low at one point, and then there was like me in the middle. It was like a buffer and like this and that. It was just crazy. So I think we both knew. But then when Friday nights opened up and people started coming to you, people started coming to me and to Nick and to Mars, like, yo, you guys should all get together and do something fun on Friday nights. That's when.
Well, hold on, Ken. But here's the thing, though. What about Wednesdays? I mean, remember how?
Well, yeah. Remember we tried
I suggested that I be on the show, or you asked me to be on it.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's like you were telling me how that's the serious show in quotations, and Saturday's the fun show and all that shit.
Yeah. We used to always discuss serious shit.
We sort of came to an agreement. It's like, oh well, you can join me to co-host, or you can call in, and we were doing that for quite some time until that sort of happened. But that was. But that's the thing, though. You are making good points, but I think it's somewhat out of order. Is that we initially wanted you approached me, you and Lucky approached me to do a fucking conspiracy show on your channel. Even while I'm still working with Joe.
Well, that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying, like, it just didn't work out. It just never really worked out for a consistent
basis. People need to understand is that we were forced to sort of so Ken got so much pressure on him that he had to disengage with me. So he had to choose not to work with me. And, Lucky wanted to move forward, and so did I. So we went and did our own thing. That caused schisms between Lucky and Ken. And obviously reminded Joe that, Dave is still doing this stuff. So Ken, your boy is fucking working with him. Why don't you do something about this?
Yeah.
So it's just bullshit like that.
I remember that.
Like you said, we both recognized because of that exterior influence
a bunch of
that
shit.
It would just be better and more conducive that we choose our moments, right?
Yep.
And
I agree
eventually
with that.
we did start to come back together, but it was Ken who approached me about Friday Night Fire, who said, I've got this idea.
Yeah.
I think this would work out well. What do you think? Are you up for this task?
Yeah, and
I,
when we were
I
throwing
said,
it together,
"Oh, yeah."
when we were throwing that together, remember we made a comment like, yo, all right, so we got Nicky, we got Mars, we got Shannon, we got you, we got me. Wouldn't that be sick if we had JB to throw on top of it and throw him in there? And remember when we said that and we were like, dude, that would put us like over the top, like as far as like coming out with something on Friday nights that was like brings you back to like almost this nostalgia feel to it. And we were like, holy fuck, that would be cool. But what it turned out to be was just as good, maybe better anyway, because we just let loose and we just decided, all right, fuck it, let's do it. Let's have fun on Friday nights. And that's how we went into it. Actually, you know what I mean?
Ken, let's be honest. The moniker from the get-go is, and this you said this, make Friday nights great again.
Yeah, just have fucking fun. Just have fun with it. Like, laugh, fucking get mad, see people, just and you know what? Last Friday, what was that? Episode 17 of Friday Night Fire. I gotta say, was fucking fun. It was a lot of fucking fun to do it and to have like the chaos. Look, I don't like hearing two people that I like argue with each other and shit, but. And I'm also not that type of guy that's like, yeah, fight on my show, yes, I love it.
You're not YR?
I don't sit back. And go, you know what? I'm just gonna let these two tear each other to shreds. I try to like cool it off and lower it down.
Yeah, but in the end, we're both cool, and we're really just trying to fucking
and that's what the fucking thing is cool about it is that like. You know, even though some idiots out there want to be like, look what was said to him and look what this person said to that person and look
How
what...
could you let him say that, kid?
Yeah, it's like, no, man, you know what, dude? We see it for what it the fuck is, man. Don't you notice that yet? We're grown-ass fucking men. We might not always act like it, but we're grown fucking men. When we deal with each other behind the scenes, we're grown fucking men.
Yeah,
that's the
we can
difference.
have disagreements. We can have disagreements, and it's not issues. Like Dave and I have had disagreements, but it's not like instantly the next day I'm fucking 9-godding him and he's doing a fucking
Exactly, man. Exactly, man. And that's the thing, man. That's the thing. When people learn that and they could get to that level to where it's like, all right, you know, like you move forward and that's it. Like, that's the disconnect that certain people had in this community, like Scunty or a fucking Joe
Ken,
or a fucking...
How can people who had a previous disagreement in the past, because you've admitted this to me as well, is that what you were told by Cronin basically influenced the way you saw me, and then later you just saw my consistency and what I did, and you're like, shit, man, I clearly fell for a lie, and I apologize, and I now see it as what it is. So,
oh God, the shit that I was told. Like, listen, your perception of you, right? It's very easy, and this is what I've said to a couple of people that hit me up behind the scenes and have said shit, right? And I go, listen, I want to sit here and say, yeah, I see the way you see that, and I do see it the way you see it, but you have to understand there's much more to it than know. You know what I mean? There's much more than you know than what you just see, you know?
But it's true, though, because I had a perception of certain people before I came in here. I mean, Dave, I heard he was a big old cunt, and, well, it's true, but no.
Dictator
Dave,
Trudeau Rose?
Dude,
Trudeau.
I just smoked my first fucking bowl for the day. I'm really high, and this is the idea. You need to make your conspiracy show and call it That's the Thing, though.
That's the thing, though.
I was thinking of starting a show called That's the Thing, but I like...
That's
the
thing, what's in it? No. Sorry.
Oh, dude.
I do say that a
first
lot.
fucking bowl. You do say it a fuckload, dude.
You know, we all have these things that we do say a lot,
good at
though.
guarding my language.
We all do. You notice that? We all have, like, these little quirky fucking things we say a lot.
Yeah, but I'm cursing way too much. I really need to fucking reel it in. And the thing is, though, it's only when it's on the show.
No, I get it, because you know the funny thing about swearing is you realize how uneducated you sound.
I
when you swear a
know.
lot.
You're all right.
Like it just kind of dismisses you, and I notice that because my dad swears like a motherfucker, like way more than I do. That's why I swear so much.
Dude, I
like,
use
fuck,
fucking for every other word. Like that's
Yeah,
not
I do
appropriate.
too, man.
I used to be better. Than
I do too, man. You're right. It just becomes a habit after a while, you know. Fuck it.
Oh, dude,
but I do like to choose, you know, like I like to say "Geez Louise,"
Dude,
you know.
Dude, you know what I've used on my kids?
Blasphemy.
You know what I've used on my kids before? Like, I won't use God's name in vain much, and I don't like doing that. But you know what I've used on my kids before? Where, like, they were younger, and I'd look at them, and they'd curse in front of their mother or something, and my wife would be like, you know, Jenna or Samantha. And then she'd say, you know, something, and I'd look at the kids, and I'd be like, hey, don't curse in front of your mother like that. The fuck is wrong with you? And they'd start laughing their asses off, like looking at me like, you just cursed. Like, what the hell is that, you know? But they would die laughing from that. Like, you know, I tried to show them, like, yeah, cursing is bad, but if it's for funniness, then you can do it sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe that's not a good parroting skill, but hey, you know, we all got our ways. Anyway, yeah, so... I was thinking of this week. So, dude, I've been waiting for this movie to come out for so fucking long, and I cannot
Sopranos,
believe.
Right?
Yeah, dude, I can't. It's less than a week, and it's finally
you talked about
fucking
this
here.
the other day. You love going to movie theaters. I stopped liking going to movie theaters a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because people, first of all, the phones and shit. Like you're waiting. You know, the movie's starting. People have their phones open and shining everything up. Like then people are talking. They're fucking. You know, I want to watch a movie without fucking the interruptions, which is why I hate movies. But it was such a great experience in the past when people had respect for each other. But you talked about your love about movies. I think it was on, you know, Friday night.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you clearly love the fucking.
Oh, I mean, because it reminds me of the old days, you know.
You hate it being interrupted at movies. I would love to take you to a fucking movie in the hood.
Oh, God. No, dude, let me tell you, bro. I've been there and I've done that.
Yeah.
And being around the brothers and sisters when you go to the movies, and they even know it, too, because I have a black friend that always makes fun of himself. Like, and always says to me, "You sure you want to go to the movies with me, Ken?" And I'm always like, "No, dude," because he was my movie buddy for the longest time, Keon, right? This is a little kid, Keon. Not little kid, but
he was on your show, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been a couple of times, but he's not a little kid. But I always call him a little kid because when I met him, he was a little kid. But anyway, he like would go to the movies with me all the time. So, you know, he's funny when it comes to the movies. Like, we both love it that much. It's fun. But he tells me all the time, like, he'll be like, "You sure you want to go with me?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, we'll go." Like, I don't care, dude. What do you mean? He'll be like, "You know, I am black." And I'm like, "So what the fuck does that mean?" And he'll be like, "Cause I scream in the theater," and I'm like, "Dude, I don't care, bro. Like, I scream in the theater too." And then he goes, "Well, how come you never go to the hood and watch a movie?" And I'm like, he goes, "You go to a movie theater by my house." And I was like, "Well, dude, I like going to certain movie theaters." And he's like, "Well, none of them are hood theaters." And I'm like, "Well, you are right about that." But I'm like, I can't help it that they're not. It's like not my thing to say, "Hey, I'm going to go into the middle of the hood and pick the worst theater I could find." Like,
But hit theaters are great, man. They're fucking hilarious. Every time you'll hear like a horror movie, run, bitch!
Run, bitch! That motherfucker's dead! That motherfucker's dead!
Okay, so this is clearly something I've never experienced.
No.
So
It's a
please
very American thing.
continue on, Ken, because I wanna get to this
Oh, but
culmination here. Like, what happens?
Oh,
Like,
he just yells,
what do you
dude.
experience when you get to the hood? Fucking
Well, I'll
cinema?
tell you this. I've been to the hood cinema before. I'll tell you that right now because I actually used to hang out and date like a black girl at one point. So, of course, I've been to a hood theater.
You're a racist.
And when I went to this one thing was across the street from where I used to cash my checks when I was working at the cemetery back in 2004, right? And I'd go across the street to the theater. I mean, I go across the street, cash my check, and then go across the street to the movie theater and just like pick a movie. Because I just would go to the movies and I didn't care what movie it was. I would just pick a movie and go watch it there. And it was in the hood. And this theater, every time you go in there, you knew you were getting an animated crowd, bro. You knew as soon as you sat down, that movie would start. And I remember going there and seeing that movie, Cabin in the Woods, okay? And that movie, that movie is a good movie. I didn't think it would be a good movie, but it fucking really was a great movie.
That director's a sick piece of shit, and he may be involved with child sacrifice.
See, all the sickos make great movies, bro. It's just a weird thing. All these sickos are very talented. All these sickos are very talented, man. It's fucking weird. I don't get it, but they are for some reason. Like,
well, there's this weird thing where they believe that there's a thin line between like insanity and art.
Well,
there is. Some of the most creative people are pure fucking psychos.
It is true, though.
That's the thing, though. Look, I know that horror films are a thing, but just like mafia films, maybe I'm just the odd man out, but they've never attracted me. I've never been, I guess, a fan. I guess I'm a Superman, like a fan of Superman type, a Boy Scout type.
Well, Dave, it's funny you're saying that because because every October we do our haunted show that we do. And we're going to be doing like top 10 scary movies of all time show in towards Halloween. I guess it's the Saturday. Saturday before Halloween. Or we could do a haunted. October. We could do a haunted Friday Night Fire too. Like that's very close to Halloween.
That's cool.
That's cool. We could do something themed like that. No, I'm just saying we could do something themed like that.
Every October, every day I watch a horror movie.
I love horror movies, Dave. I can't believe you don't like them.
That's what I'm trying. Like that's what I've never understood. Just like the mafia movies,
I love them.
That I don't connect with these movies of the horror and stuff in the sense that there's obviously massive amounts of violence and death and gore and so forth, and I don't understand the attraction. I know that people like the thrill. They like the chill.
I like the thrill. I like the chill. I like the bill of it. I like the donation.
But what's scared though? That, like, for example, it's in all these 80s fucking horror movies, like fucking Friday the 13th and shit. It's all the kids that are having sex that end up dying. It's the virgin that somehow gets away. But like, I just don't. I don't get it. Like the Saw and fucking.
All right, so Saw was a little Saw was good, but it's one of those really like gory ones, which for me is
Well, dude,
because horror movies today are all jump scare.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, bro. Number 1 and number 2, fucking some of
Dude,
the greatest movie like you'll see. You know?
When that old man hits that chick on the head with the mallet.
Oh Christ!
Just
I
all
don't-
decrepit.
That's the thing, though. I don't like to see that sort of thing in film, in the sense that it's being. I think it's just being prostituted, and they're trying to like make gore look sexy. Like they're really trying to make it look good, and I don't like the idea of humans dying. I don't like the idea of killing. Like I understand that it needs to be done, and that in cases like war, that's totally justified. But these movies sort of embellish and sort of gloss over. I mean, if you ever
dude.
watch a person die, it's a fucking disgusting.
Dude, I gotta say
situation.
this real quick, dude. Shout out to Cora. I heard what Joe said about her, and I love her new name, dude.
I have not.
That is fucking great. That is great, man.
Slave of Drew's ghost, formerly known as Cora.
Was that who said? I think somebody said something about Cora that relates to. I think it was Joe, maybe, or something. I don't know. But that was fucking funny. That's funny.
But,
oh yeah, that's
in
what he,
regards to horror-
dude. I'm sorry. That's what he said. Before I forget, that's what he said.
Sorry, Nick.
He made a comment about Drew basically taking Cora away from him, and this is kind of like what Joe always says about me. It was like, you spend one night in New York and you're fucking brainwashed. You know what I mean? Like I brainwashed grown ass men, Himmelfarb, and all these people to. And basically said the same thing about, Drew stealing Cora away from Joe now, My God.
I don't get it.
Well, what do you want, dude? Some people expect people just to be with them and not go anywhere else. And Cora's a grown woman; she could go where she
Exactly,
wants.
man.
So.
And don't spend one night in New York because you might get converted or brainwashed. You never know. And I just want to warn.
Well, she went on to Joe's show the other day and, advised him of all the stuff that he can't research on his own in regards to this missing woman.
Yeah.
And then apparently it was all a ruse to try to get Drew back on the show.
Yeah. Well, there's always something behind something. You know what I mean? So now.
No. That's the narrative that's put on us, Ken.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are working behind the scene, conspiracies, doxing, swatting people, taking donators. But no, he's in the clear. There's nothing wrong with him, right?
Yeah, it's well, basically that's what he's known for. He's known for projecting the shit he does on other people. He's the king of that.
And we just fucking do our own stuff.
Yeah,
like
he's the
I don't
fucking
want
king
to
of
talk about this guy. And like even today, I was
don't
bought
either.
clips. It's just like, why is he still talking about me? Like he's the one that slips the jab.
Yep.
But like I wouldn't even respond about it if he wasn't fucking talking about this shit, and he's tripping over his lies. It's very evident, and when you listen to him, he's constantly trying to correct himself, but it's an advantage when the audience that he has is ignorant of the reality.
Yeah, it's funny that like all the shit that is accused of other people is all shit he does. So like I've said in the past with the Scunto over there, when I said, hey, listen, whatever he tells you, just believe the opposite and then you'll know what's going on. Well, it's the same thing with Joe that applies. Just whatever Joe's telling you, just think the opposite, and then you're in tune to what is really going on and what the real deal is. Because it's always just the opposite. It's always just, and the shit that pisses me off is the fucking, the accusing of brainwashing and shit like that and converting and this and that. It's just, oh my God, it's on another level. Like, what? I say like, how do you think you make fucking people feel? Not only you saying that about me, but you're saying that about these people. Are they that easy of a mark that little old, Ken, that I've never went to fucking college. I never, I barely got my GED, and I'm going to be good at brainwashing people at actually fucking brainwashing people, like just weird. Very weird.
You never know. What are you going to do?
Oh, well, you spend one night in New York and let's see if I can get you converted. You know what I mean? Come out for like a wrestling pay-per-view and, I'll make my move on you at the Marriott. Like I did with Himmelfarb, you know what I mean? One night in New York. Come and spend one night in New York.
So you know what I know? I know for a fact, Ken, this is what you're doing. You're taking your New York Islanders, was it New York Islanders clock that was given to you
my
by
clock.
Flavor Flav?
Yep, my Flavor
And you're
Flav
using
clock.
this to hypnotize people.
That's right.
And
That's right. Come
That's
to
how
New
you do
York, and you're gonna get converted, man. Spend one night in New York. You ready? We got to do it like this.
the
You ready?
cult of Ken.
Yes, that's right, Dave.
Come to me and spend one night in New York, and you're converted. And you're fucking converted. You spend one night in New York, and you get converted. You come to New York, and you got brainwashed. He goes after all the top donators. He went to Ken's house and he got converted. He never spoke to me again, and he left me as a friend. And he'll never come back, and he'll never donate, and I'll never talk to him again. Because he went to a place called New York to see a friend. Fuck. He was brainwashed, and I'll never get another dollar bill. But even though he put the whole wing of my house on, I am really thrilled. Yes, one night in New York, and he was converted. In New York, and he was converted. Himmelfarb got converted when he was in New York. If you spend one night in New York, you're converted. Go to Ken's house and you'll get converted. He'll fucking get you thinking converted. He's like a puppet. Hand up his ass when he knows that he love it. Sorry. Real quick, somebody wanted me to play the song that I did for Bullfrog the other night, and I played it, but it was shitty. And he said, "Hey, play it from the actual thing." So I'm gonna play that real quick. Let me see where that is. Hold on.
Will we hear that, or?
Yeah, you guys will hear it. You'll hear it.
Okay, cool.
It's
you've been on a tear when it comes to fucking all these great songs. Baloney.
The baloney, yeah.
There was one before, like, dude, it's hard to keep track, man. You're nuts.
There's too many of them now, I know.
And you know what? I'll give Mello this. At least he has the fucking dedication to seek out all these songs and to compile them, because these really need to. And you know what? Even Joe, I'll show respect to this. Joe, again, has some great sort of original songs, but they're only bits. They're not full-length songs. And just like I told him, I tell you, I would love to hear if you were able to sit down and really develop this as an entire song, dude. It would be so fucking awesome because you're so good at it.
Well, you know what? Even like what you just said, and thank you, I appreciate that. Well, like later on, I'll hear some of the words that I was looking for while I was doing it come to me as I'm listening to it, like afterwards. And I'll say, oh shit, if I wrote that down now, I could line up this whole entire song with words filling the whole entire thing. So if I really wanted to sit there and cultivate like one song and really put words to it, I think I could definitely do it like that. But this one was off the top of my head, no doubt. And this one was the Bullfrog one. So this one goes out to Mr. Cal Bama.
Joe Cronin. I work with Joe Cronin down there, Bullfrog. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? The cops come to Bullfrog around 4 in the morning. Knock upon his motherfucking door. He went to the door and answered it. Cop opened up and said, listen, kid, why did you have us called on you? He said, I don't know, I have no fucking clue, but they're calling up my mom and dad too. I want you to tell them stop this shit, Bullfrog. Say what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the cops come for you, Bullfrog? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? They came to my fucking door 4 o'clock in the morning. What you gonna do when they... I put my dentures in my mouth when they came to the door. Wanna fucking smile at the cops some more. Well, wrong, Bullfrog. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they put bullets in you?
Cops filmed on location in front of a fat fuck's house. Cops filmed on location in front of Bullfrog's fucking shitty house. Listen to the end part here.
Back, the cops back.
I started doing this.
Oh no, why are you back here, officer? Why are you?
No, officer. Like he's injured, bro. I started doing him injured from one shot, still talking shit.
A temper tantrum after
He's
that.
like, oh, I got shot again.
Yeah, and he's like, "You stupid son of a bitch! You just put one into my chest." And then you just hear another one, and he's like, "That one." He's like, "That one did it. I'm bleeding out." And then you hear a third one. And he's like, then you just hear silence. So fucked up.
Well,
but that was fucking
Dude, that's
funny.
like Will Ferrell's character on the first fucking, what was it, Austin Powers. You know how they killed his ass?
I'm still alive. I'm badly burned.
Dude, you're right. I remember that. That was great. I'm still alive down here. I've fallen down 5 flights of stairs now. Think every bone in my body is actually broken now, and I feel like the blood is draining out from my skull and starting to get woozy. Starting to get a little woozy. Just got hit in the head with a brick. Not feeling too good. Really starting to fade off now. Just walking you through it, you know. That would be fucking my sister at a hospital, because we always make fun of my sister. She's always got a million questions whenever we go somewhere. She's always like, sometimes it's awesome to have somebody with you that asks a million questions, right? But sometimes it's bad, you know. Like if you're at a restaurant, it's a good thing, you know. But if you're like in a hurry, it's not a good thing, because you're just like, I look at my sister, I'm like, stop fucking asking questions. Like you have the craziest questions in the world. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, your questions are crazy. I'm like, yeah, what color is the paint on the wall in here? And I'm like, we're at a fucking restaurant, you know? Hone in, you know?
Restaurant.
You like that one, Dave? I tried that one on you just now, just to see if you liked it.
I love it.
But anyway, yeah, so that's the community and what's going on in it, folks. But listen, you know, Joe, he likes to grab that contenty bullshit. He likes to grab that shit that'll fill in the gaps, right? So Joe goes and he does a whole recap of Bullfrog getting arrested. Oh, not getting arrested, but getting swatted, in Joe's words.
Yeah,
but,
swatted. There was no SWAT team that fucking
Idiot.
showed up.
Yeah, so he goes and covers that, and it's funny, right? But he'll point the finger at all of us, say we're scumbags, we're this, we're that, and I'm sure he tells a lot of people, like, because... Dude, he tells people a lot of grimy shit about us. A lot of shit.
But he does that shit. Because, like, remember when the shit happened with JB where his number accidentally got put out?
Yeah.
It was a complete accident. He acknowledged it, all this shit. And then Joe turned around and was like, oh, this community is sick. Look what they did to JB. Look what they did to my boy.
Yep.
It was like, what?
God.
It's like, that's literally not what happened, you fucking
I
dunce.
know. You know, that's what I was saying. Like, he has the balls to sit there and fucking point the finger at us. And you know, he had people on his shit that have doxed people right then and there, and that have done all kinds of shit, right? And he's the guy who first dealt with these fucking people and first mingled with them and was around them first. It was Joe Cronin, okay? It was Joe. And he knows a lot of people that'll do crazy shit. He knows a lot of people that'll hack and this and that. He knows them. He even claimed he does, okay? And I know he does, because when I was there...
Talk to me about that.
Yes,
too,
exactly. Me too. So he knows these people. He's dealt with them. He's dabbled. If he's not dabbling now, I don't know. I don't care. All I know is leave me the fuck alone. You want to make comments? You want to make this? You want to make that? You want to make fun of me? Go ahead. Don't lie about me. Don't lie about me, my friends. You know, but he has a problem seeming to do that a lot, man. And he points the finger at all of us and says how much we're bad and this and that. But yet, he goes and gets that beamy, queefy, fucking beefy, queefy, smelly, cunty fucking content that he wants to drag onto his show, Bullfrog getting swatted. He wants to clickbait you.
Do you hear I want all black people dead?
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah. And he wants to clickbait you. He wants to get you to fucking, and he'll get you to come over there and, but yet he'll bash where it's coming from. Because you want to know something? If it wasn't for this side of the community, I don't think any of that beefy, creamy content would have been there for Joe to capitalize on last night on his show after he sits there and shits on the people that practically made it happen. You know what I mean? So it's kind of easy for Joe to point the finger and be like, these people are scumbags and these people are that. But guess what, Joe? Just like us, just like you can't live without us. You can't admit it, but you can't live without us. And you know, another thing I heard was JB respond to people saying that back in the day, we used to watch all of the drama club shows that were on, and I kind of corrected them right and said, no, stop saying that we don't watch it. We know we do. And then JB admitted it with me, saying that we watched it. Joe didn't. It wasn't him and Joe. It was me and him who admitted it. Right?
I remember that. I witnessed that.
So last night, JB made a comment about that and said, you know, we later came out and said that we do watch it, but we were watching just the stuff in that moment, in that period.
Oh, come on.
Which maybe
Are
might
you
be,
serious?
listen, he might see it that way or remember it that way, but listen, as long as the drama club stuff was around, we were paying attention to it. Now, I can't speak for the time when it was just Dave and Scott, because at that time, I really wasn't speaking to JB at all, so I can't say whether he responded to that or not. But I know about all the other times before that, we paid attention to all of it, and I know he saw it, I know Joe watched it, and they know I did. So
And JB admitted this, so now he's going back. He's circling back
a little bit, I
on
think.
what
Yeah.
fucking he said.
Yeah, a little bit. You know what I mean?
By the way, Connor Devin one in the chat.
Connor,
says, yeah. Dave asked Ken, does he have? Sorry, no. He says he sent. Okay, the previous message is Ken. Can you play Dave and Nicky the song I made for Friday Night Fire intro? See if they like it. And then I asked him, you know, I'm interested, and he says, ask Ken, does he have it? I sent it a month or two ago. So I just wanted to relay that message.
Dude, I have so much of his shit. Oh, he sent me something that says on fire. Maybe that's what it is.
Could be.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
But then just, I wanted to make sure that at least you got that message.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, no worries.
Let's
man.
see. What is this? On fire. Let's see. Yes, I did play this on the show a couple of times, but I don't think I specifically played it for Friday night, but...
That's good. Was Connor a DJ or something?
Oh, yeah, Connor's dude, he's amazing. He's amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Listen.
Cool. Yeah, he says that's it.
Yeah, this shit is hot, bro. Shit is so hot.
Myself.
Oh, this shit is hot, bro. This could be the fire opener right here. Like,
Bitch, you on fire. For fire, the Friday night fire. For fire, for fire, I'm on fire. Friday night fire. I'll make your body perspire. Oh girl, you sitting in the fire. Now get your marshmallows ready. Confetti, Freddy Krueger type of bitch type of play with your bestie. Play with your gushy. You know I'm all about pussy. Wet it's gushy to tushy. Yeah. Got that Friday night fucking fire. For fire, perspire. My man Dave is on fire. He's the motherfucking champ. He's the motherfucking man getting up in the hand. God damn. This shit's fire for fire. If we had more people watching us, we'd be with Messiah. Yeah, we would be the motherfucking top dog, the Messiah. The Messiah perspiring on delivering fire. Boom! On the rest of you bitches. You wishing you had fire for Friday night and your fishes. Giving you bitches content rich at your mouth. And now you use it on your own shit and talking out your mouth. Fuck you. You wouldn't have content if they fucking bumped you. And walked up into your face and fucking licked you. You fucking prick, dude. You getting $300 just to see your friend, dude. Oh, shit. Yeah, I wish I had the money. I be paying all these bitches for Friday night to fund me. The fucking fire for fire. Make the body proprietor, just like Richard Proprietor. Oh my God, I'm a proprietor.
that was fucking beautiful, man.
It's a nice track.
That was
got a
gorgeous.
good beat.
That was a hell of a beat, dude. That kid.
And shit, man, you always show your skill, man. Like, you just you get a good beat, you start to fucking rap.
Oh, I love
like
it.
that. Okay, you were actually talking to me the other day, like, oh, I'm not smart. I'm like, no, stop being stupid. You know, you might be stupid, but you're definitely smart.
Certain
Because
areas.
and you're intelligent.
Okay, idiot savant.
I'm a stupid.
Well, even beyond that, this guy's got hard skills and soft skills. He's got a big heart, too big in my opinion. But regardless, this guy's got the ability to think on the fly, and to be able to rap and that's a skill that I don't have. And I do have to, recognize and acknowledge that. But also, I'm impressed. Like, yeah, can I orate? Fine. You put me up on a podium, and I'll fucking give you a nice speech. But to be able to think on the fly, like you and Chris do, to be able to just go with the flow, with the beat, and just fucking just pull out words that rhyme, that's beyond my pay grade.
Well, I've been doing it since I'm like fucking 5, so I should be decent at it by now. I was
Also,
always a late bloomer.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I loved your comment the other day on Friday Night Fire where you were talking about how your mom, being a hairdresser, gave you all the flyest cuts.
Yeah.
And that after, and when you were saying this, like, what's that movie called? I'm like, it's Major League.
I know,
I'm fucking yelling at the screen.
dude. Trust
Major
me.
League.
Trust me. I know when I forget something and I'm trying to get it. I know that there's people. I say to myself, there must be people at home or wherever now going, it's fucking this, Ken. You fucking idiot.
No, but that's the thing though. That was a great movie, and he had a fly fucking cut in that.
He did.
And he had like the fucking the cuts into the hair and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking to myself, what does young Kenny look like with fucking Major League haircut?
I
from
can
fucking
show you. I got photos.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Vince Vaughn. No, it was something.
It was
Ricky Vaughn.
Ricky Vaughn. That was his name in it. Yep. Ricky Vaughn. Yep.
Yeah, he was this badass criminal, and obviously.
Yeah, and he was a pitcher. Yeah. Yeah, he was.
And now he has HIV.
Hey, when that guy came out years later, the guy John Rocker came over to the Atlanta Braves, and everybody used to fucking say that was John Rocker, like
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that dude who was like, he once rode the 7 train into Shea Stadium to play a game at Shea Stadium. And they said when he was on the 7 train, he was looking at the people on the 7 train, like looking at them like, you fucking disgusting fucks. This fucking guy,
I love
dude.
it. That
Yeah,
contempt.
bro. It's so fucked up,
Playing
dude.
for this shitty city.
Yeah, he was like, I gotta fucking take the 7, and he wasn't afraid to take the train in. He didn't give a fuck, and people knew in New York that he was an asshole like that too. Because we played against him so many years.
Well, I guess he had the good attitude to fucking, ride the train because,
Dude, he
somebody
started
comes
playing.
up to him and starts shit. I'm sure he'd put him down.
Well, dude, he would, and that's why he was like, "Fuck it, I'll take the train. I don't give a fuck." And you know what? That's when he started playing for our affiliate that's out east. It's actual a AAA team, and it takes on it takes a lot of like ailing superstars, and they'll pay them like good money to come and play like a season or 2 out with them just to draw people into the stadium because it's a minor league club. And they've had some huge names that either just leave baseball or have been out of baseball for a little while. They ask them to come back and they actually pay them to play. And he was one of them who came back out of retirement to play on this team. They're called the Long Island Ducks, and they've had a number of They also had Tim Tebow on their team. They've had names like you couldn't imagine that were on there. Names from the past that you would be like, holy shit. He plays for. I think Mark McGuire played a season there at the end of his career, and a bunch of names. And he was one of them.
Tear up. I didn't do nothing wrong, McGuire.
Well, this guy rode the train and man didn't give a fuck, and he was around the same people that he used to talk shit about. So, because he made a comment one day about like the Puerto Ricans in New York City have 15 kids a fucking apartment or something like that, and he was like, he said some nasty shit back in the day. So,
Ken, quick suggestion here. You were talking about brainstorming with me later this week.
Yeah.
In regards to all these privileges that a champ would have, whether it be me or the community champ that will be coming up soon.
Yeah.
But I just thought I thought a while ago. Thankfully, I remembered. One of the things is that they can basically not ban, but time out anybody in the chat, as many as they want, in your chat during one of your shows. So, yeah, they might go nuts.
Anyone?
And they might... What's that?
Anyone could time out anyone, is what you're saying?
No. The community champion.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily, the FMN... nation champion, which is what I am. We got to separate the two. But because he was looking about, what can the people get in regards to being a perk for being the community champ.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, the fucking belt, the clout, fucking stardom,
Well,
pussy,
that too, but that's the
motherfuckers.
thing, though.
He makes you all right about. I mean, you make it sound like that. Goddamn, you know.
Jesus fucking Christ! You get the community championship, you instantly.
Well,
like,
number
if you're
one,
a fucking 5, if you're a solid 5, you go up to a fucking 8.
Well, I'll tell you
The
this:
belt
you're
should
gonna
be
get
enough to convince
the
people,
belt.
But,
That thing is
Ken
sick.
wanted alternatives. He wanted, and I'm just suggesting.
Yeah,
them,
we
but,
wanted to brainstorm and
okay,
come up with some shit.
Obviously, being the current champion, the nation champion, I have this capricious manner, and I'm just thinking to myself, well, wouldn't it be funny if the community champion had the ability to say, "Hey, Ken, time that guy out, time that guy out, time that guy out." Time that guy out. So in your show, like all these people are fucking timed out.
Jesus
Not
Christ,
bad,
dude.
but timed out.
But the problem is that person's going to get a target on their back for being a cunt. Could
Well,
you
but that's
imagine?
Well, that
somebody
is true,
that
yeah.
nobody forced a gun to their head. So if they choose to do that, well, then that might
Yeah,
happen.
I hear
But
you.
is that not great? Because then there's a fucking contention for that title. They're like, fuck that guy. He doesn't deserve the community title. He's banning everyone. I would be a better champion. So,
well, yeah, it would, but like, could you imagine if Vikings won and what a shit show?
Oh my God, he'd be fucking like, "I strike again, fuckers! I strike again!" Dude, when he struck that day, he was like, "I strike again! Fuck you!" I strike again, fuckers.
Yeah, dude.
I was dying, dude.
Maybe
well, that's the thing, though. Ken was the one who defined the rules. It's basically anybody who doesn't host.
Yeah,
he hosts. So never mind, he hosts. To
Actually,
so.
I do like how you found out.
Never mind, Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and then
brother.
he's gonna get pissed off. He's like, "I've been floored again. I didn't get a
I
drama
strike
queen-
again,
drama award."
fuckers. He's gonna have the last laugh one day. I swear. If he could run into an online community with a bomb, dude. If he could run into an online community with a bomb strapped to his chest, he would. He'd be like, dude, he'd be like, "I took out 6 or 7 of you fuckers out in the jack with me. Took out you fuckers in the jack. I strike again, fucker."
It prematurely detonates before he gets there.
Yeah, right? He's like, "I was going to take 6 or 7 people out in the chat, but the fucking thing went off on me before I got there."
So apparently your buddy there, Leroy X in the chat, well-known jogger in New Zealand, the most cucked nation of the planet, says that apparently I don't know a damn thing about logic, dummy. So, gentlemen, would you care to respond to that, at least to address whether or not you think I am capable of talking logic?
Well, yes, you are. In certain categories, you are the man. There's no doubt about it.
All right, then. That's all we need to say. Fuck you, Leroy. Enjoy the show, though.
But as far as Minnesota Vikings fan, don't get mad, Minnesota. Okay, don't start the shit. All right, that's cool. It's okay. I'm good. I can see he's getting mad. I thought I could wait. I could win. Blah blah blah. You can't win because you're a host of your own show. So sorry. Okay, this is not about you. This is about the people in the community that don't normally get to have their voices heard or get on shows. And I was hitting up Dave thinking, what better person to brainstorm with than is with Dave and Nick and like try to get like something. And I wanted to think of different things of like perks that the championship could have as far as like our champ that we have for the channel and as far as whoever we do name champion from the community and how we figure out how we're going to do this and how, because I want to figure out how to do this the right way and all that stuff and
I
have
love
fun with it.
brainstorming with you, Ken.
Yeah,
I mean, we've had some,
and it's
we've
fun.
talked about, doing like the Friday Night Fire stuff, what we can do, the championship stuff. Now this one.
Yeah, we
and
come up with great shit,
just
man. And it's fun to do that too. Quick.
And you're right. The next, I guess, like to determine the nation champion, shouldn't involve the wheel. And all these crazy things that could just throw it for such a loop that you never know what would fucking happen.
Oh, it'd be so fucking
that's
cool.
That's the
to
funnest
do
thing
that.
about this whole thing. It's just like just the randomness. Let's just have fun with this.
That's it.
And again, like you don't need to have a physical belt. Ken is gracious enough to even be suggesting that he's going to be spending this money on making a custom belt, but it's just appreciated to just be part of a community that isn't always fucking, lying. And, just say, oh, I'm a champ. Okay, great. I don't need a fucking title. It's just fun. It's just fun to to be declare that. I lose my title next month or the next 2 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Ken decides, and we move on.
Well, I was thinking, we could.
They get their fucking championship.
We can decide on that too, like how long we want to do that for. But I thought, having it for 5-6 months would be, or not 6 months maybe because that's really long, but maybe 4 or 5 months. 3 months, somewhere in there would be cool.
Why not split it up basically every 4 months? Because that's 4 times a year.
Yeah, well, that is true. Yeah, you're right. That is true. And that would be a pretty good thing. You'd have 4 champions throughout the year. Then maybe we could even do something like, where champs versus the champs, something like that. But we'll figure that all out. But real quick, the Islanders are beating the Rangers in third period, 3-0 in preseason play. And the Islanders look like they are fucking, I know it's preseason, but they look fucking good, man, I gotta say. And it's nice to see.
Nines is raging.
It's nice to see
Farm
somebody
team.
win.
Goddamn farm team.
Well, it's nice to see a New York team win today because the Jets and Giants are now both 0-3, and football in New York is just hurting very badly. All right, so as far as anything else you guys want to get out there or anything like that before we bounce? Dave or Nick?
No,
No?
I mean, I've talked a lot tonight, so I don't want to fucking overwhelm everyone's sensibilities.
Nicky, what about you, Bubby? Anything else, or you good?
Maybe he's having that mic issue again.
I don't know. Well,
Nicky, what's going on?
I was gonna wrap it up anyway. So, Dave, thank you for being on with us and
Thanks for taking my call.
putting in the overtime. And that was pretty cool, the overtime, because I did a show, well, not a show, but I continued the show after our show on Friday, and we called it overtime. I thought that was pretty cool, and I said, you know what, maybe we should, every once in a while, if those guys get off at say 2, 3, and I'm still ready to go, maybe we'll do a thing called the overtime show for Saturday night because, I mean,
like that,
Friday.
but I think that, honestly, because I did sign up from 9 to 1 for the show, I think the show needs to end at 1. But regardless,
could always
if you're
start
still
up another,
down, then you start a new stream called Overdrive.
Yeah, so
was it
overtime?
overtime?
Yeah,
Sorry.
overtime.
Overtime.
Yeah. Well, yeah, anything like that. Yeah, I don't care. Either way. But Dave, thanks, man, for coming on, and I'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, man. Thanks again.
I'll hit you up during the week. Yeah, have a good week, man. That's the champ.
The champ.
The champion.
Is here.
The devious one. Our champion.
Oh, fuck.
Nick.
The bobble-headed fuck's finally gone.
Nick, anything else to say before we bounce? Anything else you want to bring up or no?
No, that's it.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Nicky
I'm
Nines.
high as fuck, dude. I'm I reached that creeper weed level of
oh God.
Like I'm white knuckling it right now, dude. I'm like,
that's fucking
my peripheral
funny.
vision shit, dude. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh my God, I wish I could get like that, but not off of that anymore. 4-0 Islanders now with 15 minutes left in the third. Anyway, it's nice to see New York win something today on a day that's just been horrific here for us. But,
wait, how did the fucking Jets do?
They got their asses demolished.
Dude, what the fuck is the problem with the Jets? Like they
are just so
for a
bad,
long
bro.
fucking time. Like you guys weren't good since
they're always gonna
Chad
suck, bro.
Bennington.
It's just the way that things are. It'll never change. It'll
Is
never
it ownership?
change. Yeah, it's ownership. Definitely ownership. Yeah, definitely ownership. Without a
Wait,
doubt.
doesn't the same cunt that owns the Jets own the Knicks?
No. It's a
Oh,
different.
no,
it's
it's
a
not.
different asshole altogether. Should be the same guy, but it's not.
All right.
Yeah, but anyway, Nick, thank you. Are you gonna be live streaming?
Yeah, last thing I'm gonna say is fuck you, Drew. The Cowpies are gonna get their fucking asses handed to them tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's gonna
Monday
be-
night.
Dude, did you see that shit? They have a fucking player that tried to bribe somebody not to drug test him.
Yeah, dude, I heard about that.
Like,
That is fucked up. Yeah, that is fucked.
yeah. He was down to a 2-game suspension and he tried to appeal it and they put him back up to a 5. What a fucking dummy,
pathetic, dude. Fucking
But
pathetic.
that's all I can say. Fuck the Cowboys. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Nice.
I'll go late.
That's Nicky Nines, the one and only. Go check him out on his channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And as far as me, I'll be back one of these nights, either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, any one of those days you might see me one of those days or all of those days, or just maybe one or the other. But right now, Derailed coming on, so go show some love over to Drew. He still talks to me. He's still cool with me. He knows I'm a good guy. He knows I don't mean any harm and I won't hurt nobody, right? So he's still over there, Drew, and go show him some love. He's starting up his show now. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Sith, thank you so much, man, and everybody else tonight that chimed in. And on Friday night, thank you to the Cap Off a wonderful weekend. I'm sorry I didn't get on last night. I apologize. That's why we went live tonight with this. So just show a little love to you guys. I didn't want to leave you hanging for the weekend, but it's been a great weekend. Friday night was crazy. Last night would have been crazy too. I know it. And unfortunately, I was out of it. I'm so tired from the night before doing, all those hours. And I just basically stayed up and all that shit. So I was exhausted. You guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, what's left of it. Enjoy whatever you're going to be watching after this. And stay cool, stay nice, stay COVID-free. Watch yourself for the beginning of the work week. Tomorrow's Monday. I hate fucking Mondays, the worst day of the week. I feel like fucking my cat on a Monday like JD from New York does. So anybody who wears a Chick Magnet shirt to hang out with people fan meetup is a real jerk off, okay? In my book, all these guys are jerk offs. They really are fucking weird jerk offs, all of them. Most of them. You know what I mean? Bunch of weird who wears a fucking Chick Magnet shirt to a fan meetup? A fucking weird, sick fuck. God. But I do love you guys, and yeah, it's funny how Joe points the finger at people, right? And I could just imagine what he goes and tells people like, Sean's View, or people like JB about us. But yet, he still gets that creamy, beefy content from shit that our people on this side of the fence have something to do with. Isn't that funny? Isn't that so funny? Huh. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess, huh?
Ken, I missed the show. You didn't need to abandon us because you lost Friday. Sore loser. Praise be thy emperor's name.
Thanks, Goon. Thanks, Goon. I'm not sour over losing Friday, okay, man? I'm not. All right? I was thinking about hanging myself from the chandelier. From the chandelier. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to maim myself. I'm going to hurt myself. I'm going to hurt myself.
Yes. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. I hope you ain't got any hard feelings. Yeah, stop squealing. Them hard feelings. Them hard feelings. Stop squealing. Yo, man, when I talk about it, I hope that you don't get no hard feelings. Your man Bleeding got the hard feeling. Hard feelings got them. Yo, we got them. Yo.
Like Tony from Revere, I kick that shit. Oh my god, let's all get down with it. Yeah, yo, take a bologna and pass the Tony. Yo, use my homie. Yo, phony. Yo, baloney. Yo, them niggas my homie. Yo, that's taking that bony. Got that baloney. That girl bending over, you know how we pass baloney. That girl's a homie.
She's standing right beside me. I'm getting in the pussy while I'm running on driving, baby. I got the car keys. I got the Nick, please. I got the park chicks. I got the smart dicks. Yeah, that's what we know. That's how we go. That's how we show. Yeah, that hoe we hoe. Yo, no hard feelings, hoe. Yeah, get that dough. Blow for blow. Ain't got no for the Joe. Get down with that note for the JoJo. Oh, goddamn ho-ho. Yeah, I'll hire you 300. Please come to my show. Please get on my knees. Shake it, baby. Don't fucking waste it. And in the market where I spark it, only wasted kind of charm with the chamber. One in the chamber, get the silly bang banger, get the with the banger. Yeah, what you talk about? What you live about? Why? Well, you talk about that.
that shit down there, you out to the bow bow. Big bang, wing, dang, get that slang when I hit to the bang bang. Get down to the chop of the foe, bust out with the chop of the hoe. What you know about it? Keep the partners going, baby. I'm fucking half lazy, crazy when I'm tragic Swayze way back in that mid-80s. Lazy, baby, sitting in my car, sitting in my room like guard guts. I'm lazy, baby, pay me for my paper, baby. Oh, shit like fuckers when you see me. They got that dude Paul up on that shit, save it, shavy. He tell Joe, why can't you go on vacation, baby? What you say to your lady? I say to my baby, I'll be in Boston in 2 weeks. I'll see you when I'm standing on your street beats. The street beats with the street beater. The street sweeper, baby, get the street
sweeper cleaner.
I'm coming with them drawers, cause you know they
fucking cleaner.
I'll take that body right out to the
fucking cleaners.
And I'll be whistling
Dixie, bitch.
when I come to your fucking hood and
shit.
Oh man, it's too hot in this. Catch you Friday night for the hotness. Oh my God, man, this is the spot, kid, where everybody comes to enjoy
themselves.
Peace out, everybody. I'll see you next time, hottie. The body, the come body, give me. Just like guard guts, my man, say what? Them fucking bullfrog, they pulling up that slut, they wanna arrest him. Just chest them, best of the guest them. Oh my God, best of the guest up. Oh yes, bull charge of the chester. Just taking them crazy pictures, bullfrog lazy. And his Patrick Swayze from the mid-80s, lady baby. Oh my God, lipping like a Mercedes. Cause I'm tripping and my dick is